Hey fans, what's up? Well, thank you so much for checking out today's awesome vlog. If you're curious what I'm doing today in my awesome room today, I want to talk to you about my editing machine I built not too long ago. And basically, I want to upgrade the power supply basically to a full module power supply. But let me kind of explain. This is going to be the final upgrade on this machine. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to upgrade anymore because of everything being so expensive, every computer component and everything like that. But you know what, hey, this is what happens when you get into building computers or building anything or doing anything as a hobby or a project you like to work on. This was a project I built this computer to replace the old E-machine. But here's the thing I'm having the issue with this type of a case is the wiring on the back of the motherboard tray with the side panel. You're gonna say, what's wrong with the 500 watt power supply? There's nothing wrong with it, it's a good power supply, but I want to show you what I mean. Let's go and have some awesome fun, shall we? Alright, let me kind of explain about the Cooler Master N200's computer case. I love this computer case. I'm not switching out the computer case. I'm basically just switching out the power supply to use flat style cables with this type of a case. The biggest problem and the drawback with this case is the motherboard tray is pushed more this way instead of pushed forwards, because the biggest problem I'm having is my cables themselves are bulging out the side panel itself. You're gonna say, Chris, it doesn't seem like it's bulging the side panel out too much. Well, maybe just a small bit, but not a whole lot. But let's go ahead and show you what I mean and what I am kind of talking about. Let's go and let's have some awesome fun, shall we? Basically, here is my computer case. This is basically my editing machine I edit my videos on sometimes. But basically, it's a very good case. But the biggest problem I'm having is, if you kind of see, we do have a bit of a bulge right over here on the top of the case. Basically, the side panel, every time I take this off, I have to fight with putting this thing back on. But let's go ahead and take the side panel itself off, so you can kind of see the wiring. It's easy to get off, but the pain in the schnickens to basically get back on. For example, I have all these different wires right here. It's kind of all crazy. Chris, why don't you just upgrade the case instead of the power supply? But here, let me kind of explain. I like this case, should I say, and the reason why I want to upgrade the power supply is the Corsair power supplies have the flat style cables, and this one here doesn't. The side panel is so easy to get off, but it's difficult to get back on because I always have to fight with the side panel to get back on the actual side itself. But here, let me kind of explain. Maybe you need to understand what I'm talking about. Let's go. Basically, I love this computer case. There's nothing wrong with this case at all. The problem is you can kind of see my cable management is okay, but I would like to do a little bit better with the cable management. But if you kind of see, it's really not a lot of room back here for these big old power cables and stuff like that to fit behind the motherboard tray and behind the actual side panel itself. The problem is, you kind of see, I have round cables, I have flat cables. I try to make it flat as possible to get this side panel on. But you kind of see, I have all these extra long cables, basically balled up and zip tied back here. And yes, this is called a Molex, old school Molex connector. I really hardly use this, but I am using it for the actual fan LED controller. It's not too bad, but this is a very nice case. I really like this style case. That's all you gotta say, Chris. Even if you upgrade the power supply, you're still going to have the same problem with some of your own cables in your computer case. Well, that's true, but basically, let me kind of explain. I can try to flatten out the cables is the best I can. That's the reason why I want to go with a full module power supply in this computer case. Let's go ahead and show you what I mean of different shots and angles of the computer case itself. Let's go. Okay, you guys have all seen this beast before. It's a very nice editing machine. But let's go ahead and put you this way. You can kind of see my cables. They do kind of stick out through the actual side of it. And yes, I know I need to do a little bit more of a tidier job and see if I can actually get these cables to be a little bit more flatter. I don't know how flat I can make these cables on the computer case itself, but it doesn't look too bad, but it looks pretty darn good. But you can kind of see what I mean. It's bowing out my case, okay, with all these extra cables sticking out on the side of my computer case. But basically, here is the front side of my computer itself. It looks pretty snazzy and it looks pretty nice. And basically, this is the front side. This is very easy to get on and off. It's just this side is more difficult to get on and off. But yeah, it does have a bit of a bow, should I say. Not a bad case. I like this computer case. It's pretty nice. Alright then, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys and girls on what I had to fight with when I had to put the side panel back on. But basically, you can kind of see we have clips here. We have clips here. And of course, this is just the on lip of the side itself, should I say. Basically, this is my case. It's a good case for about 50 bucks. But let's go ahead and lay the computer itself down. It looks pretty nice. Let's not scratch anything up on the dresser or on the case itself. But here's something I'm going to show you on why I struggle a lot with getting the side panel on. Basically, I lay it like this, like I normally do, and it should just go on pretty easily, but it doesn't, because I always have to fight with this to actual lay flat. Okay, I got it all basically clipped on, but you can see on this side, it's not clipped in all the way. You kind of notice. And you're gonna say, Chris, I can't see it. But I can. Basically, what the problem is it doesn't all clip in at the same time. Means I have to back it off, redistribute the weight, and slide in. Now, it's all clipped back on, how should I say. And that's the biggest problem when you have a lot of cables behind the motherboard tray itself. But alright, so you guys and girls are supporting the new channel, please hit that subscribe button. Leave an awesome comment down below. Please like, please share. Peace out. We'll hopefully see you in the future vlog. And I hope this kind of helps you with your Cool Master in 200 case. Alright, catch you later, and thanks for watching, and have a nice day.